Oh man, Linus Tech Tips got hacked. What if I get hacked? Maybe I should watch a couple of these videos and brush up on my cybersecurity. I mean, if it happened to him, it could happen to me, right? Nah.
2 weeks later.
What the?
Hello, it is me, Karl Sailor. Please to give me your crypto.
Oh. Well, it actually happened. For those of you out of the loop, the title of this video is unironically not clickbait. On April 7th, 2023, my YouTube channel was hijacked by the same type of Russian malware currently making its way around YouTube. You know, the same type that infamously hit Linus Tech Tips among other channels. In fact, you can probably still find other hacked channels live streaming the same type of crypto scams right now. Whether it's under Elon Musk, Michael Saylor, or some other crypto bigwig, they all essentially run the same scheme, using hacked accounts to trick people into parting with their crypto. But more importantly, how exactly did these Russian hackers get into my account? Well, to put it simply, I am not a smart man. Basically, I was tricked into downloading malware from a fake NordVPN sponsorship. In fact, this video by the PC Security channel pretty much describes what happened to me almost verbatim. To start with, these hackers first send an email to inquire about a sponsorship, wait until you respond, and then send you direct links to download their malware and viruses. The inside of these sponsorship downloads seems fairly normal at first. You have your standard promotional videos, other partner examples, but in my case, the specific file about payment rates and agreements was the actual file containing Russian malware. While the file in question was named something akin to paymentratesagreement.pdf, showing a standard PDF thumbnail, it was actually a .scr file containing Russian Redline Stealer malware. Now, prior to this point, I'm ashamed to say, I couldn't even remember what a .scr file was, let alone recall that it was something suspicious, until it was too late. In essence, .scr files are, quote, screensaver files that can essentially act like .exes to inject malware/viruses into your computer. And unfortunately for me, it did just that. But how could this happen? Didn't you scan the files? How come your antivirus didn't go off? Don't you have multiple passwords, 2-factor, and an authenticator on your phone? What are you, stupid or something?
Yes.
Seriously though, I had that and more. But unfortunately, the malware they used, called Redline Stealer, combined with the way they packaged it, actually bypassed all of those previous protections. So to start with, how did this Redline Stealer malware get past my antivirus detection? Well, from what I've learned, files over 650 megabytes are actually omitted by most antivirus software, as they are considered too big to be malware and/or would take too many resources for most antivirus software to deep scan. As such, hackers generally pad their malware to well over 700 megabytes to avoid detection. So, unless you have Hex Editor installed or some other way to manually open and check for padded data, you're really never going to know for sure. Okay, but what is Redline Stealer malware? Well, in summary, Redline Stealer is commercially available malware for sale in underground forums, as apparently either a standalone service or also as a subscription basis. It harvests information from browsers such as saved credentials, autocomplete data, and credit card information. It can also take system inventory of targeted machines, such as usernames, location data, hardware configuration, and information regarding installed security software. More recent versions of Redline have also added the ability to steal cryptocurrency, and it now has the ability to upload and download files, execute commands, and periodically send back information about the infected computer. Isn't that fun? Man, I miss the days when commercialized malware was just a funny-looking purple monkey who told jokes.
Why did the cookie go to the doctor? It was feeling grumpy.
And occasionally sent you advertisements about enlarging your member. But anyways, specifically, how did Redline Stealer get past my 2-factor and authenticator apps? Well, from what I understand, because Redline Stealer also steals all of your browser's currently stored session tokens, in this case my Gmail, YouTube, and other tokens, it freely allows the attackers to effectively access your accounts from their own command and control as you. Essentially, because session tokens contain cookies that allow you, the user, to automatically log in to certain frequently used websites, it effectively bypasses any passwords, two-factor, or authentication apps. From here, with access to both my Gmail and YouTube account, you can see what the Russians were able to do. They changed my password, added a new security key, removed my authenticator, phone number, and recovery email, changed backup codes, and officially signed in with their command and control to start live streaming their crypto scam schemes. All done within a matter of minutes. Thankfully, after frantically messaging Team YouTube on Twitter, combined with community reports and signal boosting from viewers like you, YouTube was finally able to detect and disable my account within a couple hours. But by then, the damage was already done. So, besides losing my Gmail, and thus YouTube, and thus subscribers, I also lost a whole bunch of important assets and programs from panic reformatting my hard drives. But the worst part is losing my Roller Coaster Tycoon saves. I'm kidding. Kind of. The worst part is losing the peace of mind that I previously had from using two-factor and authenticator apps. I mean, if an automated commercialized malware could bypass both security measures just like that, then I'd hate to see what a personalized version could do. Speaking of which, because I don't exactly know what type of Redline Stealer was used, or what specifically they programmed it to do, it's hard to say what kind of information they stole or even uploaded to my PC during its active time. Plus, the more I seem to learn about Redline Stealer's capabilities, the worse my anxiety seems to get. So while assets can be remade and programs can be substituted, it's going to be a good while before I can just sit back and relax with my favorite VTuber experiences.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Even so, I understand that all I can do now is shore up my defenses and wait. So, until the paste bin containing my stolen information gets either sold or uploaded to the Russian dark web, I'll just have to be content with doing what I can.
Granddad, what do you do when you can't do nothing, but there's nothing you can do?
You do what you can.
While getting hacked was absolutely a terrible experience, coming at a time when I also had to deal with a family member's funeral, I am reminded once again of my venerable family motto: things could always be worse. On the bright side, I suppose I'm lucky to be hit by this malware after it's already made the rounds on YouTube. I assume that because it's already hit other big names like Linus Tech tips, YouTube has most likely taken more steps to improve their response to this particular threat, while also improving their automated account recovery system. As such, I am very thankful to Team YouTube as they were able to help me regain control of my accounts in a matter of days, with what I assume was limited human interaction. All in all, the bitter irony of the whole situation is not lost on me, as just a couple weeks prior I made a silly meme video supporting the Russian devs of Atomic Heart, only to be spit in the face by Russian-sponsored malware. Russia and I are no longer friends. China is now my new best friend. That, and after all my years of allegedly pirating programs in Minecraft and downloading various sketchy sources of degeneracy, it's funny to think that the biggest security breach of my life came from a fake NordVPN sponsorship. Anyways, without making this video too long-winded, I'm going to be brushing up on my pitiful cybersecurity knowledge, and so should you. I highly suggest taking a peek at the videos I have linked in the description box below, as they contain specific knowledge about the Redline Stealer malware that hit me from people far smarter than me. I've also thought about making a more detailed video about what to do if you get hacked by Redline Stealer, perhaps diving deeper into the malware's capabilities and maybe brainstorming preventative measures. But I just don't know if anyone would care, especially if it was made by someone as tech illiterate as me. You know, considering I actually fell for the scam and got my channel taken over by Russians. But let me know in the comments below. Besides that, I don't think I'll be taking any sponsorships anytime soon.
Yeah, like you could even get those, haha.
Meaning the only forms of payment I'll be able to generate from this channel will probably have to come through the leftover scraps generated by YouTube ad revenue. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe so I can scrape together enough pennies to finally activate Windows.
Look, Igor, I stole that Durex wallet. Time to celebrate with more vodka, yes?
Let's see what we got here.
Bled.